I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we've ever done a stream about activewear. I feel like they've brought it up for years, and I've said, do I look like someone that wants to be active and do things? No, pick someone else for that stream. But the day's here, and here we are. How freaking adorable is this? Oh my God, she's literally, she goes to Juilliard. She got in, but she dropped out. That's what it's giving. She got in, but she got burnt out because her family was pushing her too hard, and she was like, now I just want to teach. I love coming up with personas for my outfits, and that's her persona. Like, she's the best in the class, but she's overworked and she's underpaid and she can't do it anymore. Taylor said, are there any fun ways you like to move your body that isn't a workout? I started doing, sorry, I just lost it, but I'm pretty sure she said she started doing gymnastics. No, Taylor, I'm either going to a workout or I'm napping. I'm not coming up with innovative ways to work out. Honestly, the other day I was like, I'm gonna take the stairs up to my apartment, and I was like, that's fun and different. And that's truly only because my elevator was out of service, and so I had to walk up 8 flights of stairs. So no, I don't come up with like new workouts, and truly the only workout classes I go to are Pilates and that's it. You'll never catch me in a spin class because I think that those people need to see a therapist. I'm not ever gonna like sit on a stationary bike. Have I before? Absolutely. Did I enjoy it? Not for a second. I don't like it. I'm never buying a bike to put in my own home because it's not who I am as a person. Aaron said, what bra do you wear when you work out at home? Work out at home? Put a bra on? No, come on, Aaron, let's be serious. I live alone, so none. I'm not even wearing one today. Let's get a grip, Aaron. My favorite Pilates is, I like the reformer. I don't go to like a mat Pilates class. I like to use like the actual device. And let me tell you actually a story. I was in LA last week, 2 weeks ago, who cares? And I was like, you know what? I'm here for like a week. I'm gonna be like a true LA girly, and I'm gonna wake up in the morning and I'm gonna go to Pilates. And I went to a Pilates class, and now I'm thinking, oh, we're in Los Angeles. I'm gonna get like, take what you need and leave the rest, and like you can be in downward dog for the entire time if you want to. Not the vibe at this Pilates place. If anything, he went around, took our names so that he could individually call us out when we weren't doing the moves correctly. And I said, this is Los Angeles. I don't know what's going on here, but I need to leave immediately. And so then I went back 4 times because I don't know, I guess I like when men are yelling at me to like do better. It does something inside of me. So I went to Pilates, I went to like Air One and like got my smoothie, and I freaking loved it. And then I got back and I was like, you know what guys, we should do an athleisure stream. What do you listen to when you work out? Well, usually I listen to the instructor, because if I don't, then who knows what could happen in there. This is Kelly, but I'm using my husband's account. Kelly, thank you for calling that out. I love when the girls are on their husband's account, because like, obviously I'm not gonna respond to like some guy named Bob on here, you know? It's not for him. I bought a Pilates reformer here on Amazon and a game changer. Oh, wow. Well, Amazon really, literally has it all. Here's one thing I have thought about buying on Amazon, a walking pad. Do yourself a favor, don't bring that up to your mom, because she is going to roast you if you ever say that you want to get a walking pad. She literally said, Paige, you live in New York City, just go outside. And I was like, but that would mean human interaction, and it's just not something that I'm down with recently. Jess said, I love your nails, thank you. Okay, I actually did do a little different on my nails. I did a French manicure. I think this deserves a zoom, don't you? I did a French manicure, but then I got a glaze on top of it, okay? Also, wait, while we're here, let's zoom into my pimples, because you wanted to the other day. So let's do it today. Okay, see this one, and then this one. Okay, then this one over here, yeah, that's an important one. Okay, now we can back up. Let me tell you about my pimple update. So last week, they were raging. They were literally raging, you guys watched it all. And I'm sitting here on live being like, you need to buy this, you need to buy that, you should go home and like do this and do that and blah, blah, blah. You wanna know what I did right after I left? I called my dermatologist and I said, hey, we have a really big problem and I have 3 cystic pimples. So I went into the dermatologist's office and she injected them. If you don't know about this, now you know. They can inject them with like cortisone or like saline. So I got 1 injection, 2 injection, 3 injection, okay? And then they literally like go down immediately. I like to buy a size up. So like I would actually get this in a medium instead because, oh my God. Now she runs the PTA. People are scared when she gets out of her car in the pickup line. That's the outfit this is giving. It's like, oh, you didn't home make the cookies for the bake sale? Get a grip. I'm always wearing a headband. People are always like, where'd you get your headband? They're always from Amazon. Here's the thing with these kind of headbands that I feel like the girls are doing wrong. And so I'm gonna do a quick tutorial. They're wearing it 2 down. It's 2 down. The edge has to start where your hairline starts or you look like clowns, okay? And then you don't have to put it all the way behind your ear. Your ears don't have to be out like that. Cover your little ears, okay? No one's gonna see it. So you cover your little ears and then you pull your hair forward, okay? Gorgeous, beautiful, and then you add like a nice little earring. But I keep seeing girls either having it too far down, it's like, we know you have a forehead, let us see it. Or they like put their ears out and it's like, no, you don't work for Santa, you don't have to do that. So put them back in, tuck them in, okay? And honestly, adorable. Look at it, it's changed the whole look. Oh, I love it. Do you like walking outside? Kelsey, thank you for asking that question. Recently, I have been trying to hit my 10K steps for the day, and I don't know how the people are doing it. I've realized that I do 2,000 steps just being like alive, okay? Like just like waking up in the morning, I can hit 2,000 steps just like living my life. Then I can get to like 4 to 6 if I go to like a workout class or like if I'm like doing something extra. Getting the last 4,000 steps, I don't know how people are doing it. So the other day I was like, I'll walk up my stairs, so give me an extra 1,000 steps. But I really don't know how people are getting to 10,000 steps in just one day. Are they walking around their own homes like to hit that, or are they going on walks every night? I don't get it. I don't know how they have that much time in the day. Allison said there was a time where she walked around the house to hit 10,000 steps and she felt insane. No, I'd feel insane. I'd feel literally insane. My cat would be like, what are you doing? I need to know your spring shoe. Okay, that's a really good question because we are approaching awkward shoe season. I feel like we should have like an alert sound for that. Guys, it's almost awkward shoe season, and what are we to do? Here's the good news. I love a ballet flat. I think ballet flats are very in style right now, and I think they're super cute. So I'm very into a ballet flat. I think a kitten heel is a great spring shoe. I've never used to like a kitten heel. I actually can't believe I'm even saying it, but I love them. And I like a loafer. I wanna be more of a loafer girl. Like I wanna be able to put on like a cute pair of black loafers and a pair of jeans. Every time I try and do it though, I'm gonna be honest, I end up changing the shoe because I'm just like, it's not me. I love when the girls are wearing like cute little socks, loafers, and like a pleated skirt and something. I also want that to be me, but sometimes I feel like I'm cosplaying like a high school girl and I'm like, it's inappropriate. You're in your 30s. So I want to love loafers also, but I just like, I don't know, I can't. And then for sneakers, I love a dad sneaker. Like I love like a good New Balance, chunky, ugly dad sneaker. And then what else? What else is in for like the shoe season? I've been seeing a lot of girls in like a square toe boot. And also like obviously the hottest trends for, sorry, I love when the camera guys laugh. That's the only reason I'm here, is to just make them laugh. I don't think you're gonna work out in this, but I think it's like a good little loungy fit that like in case you wanted to go on a walk, you could go on a walk. But like, you're not going to like a boxing class in this or something. Like you're lounging. You're doing the bare minimum in this. This is what the name of the stream should have been. Doing the bare minimum, and what are we wearing?